All right, so I figured I would do a book review because I like to read as well as watch a shit ton of movies. And I was shopping for good Thanksgiving or Black Friday deals, and I stumbled upon this, and I ended up getting it. It's like $3.99. Says the list price is like $15 or so. Wow, but yeah, it's $3.99 now, and I really enjoy psychology books because it gives you insight on shit that you never realized before. And obviously, if anybody's watched Criminal Minds, I don't reads a fictional character, but basically, they can all jump into people's minds and read them, right, and study them and know things about them just by certain behaviors that they have. And you, as a watcher, are like, holy fuck, how do I do that in this book more or less tells you, you don't have to be an FBI investigator or a psychiatrist to know stuff, just some basic stuff. Now, I haven't read this yet. I just got it, but if you're ever looking for a decent psychology book that's really cheap, even yeah, limited time deal for an audiobook is $5.95. I prefer the ebook and I prefer the Fire Kindle. That's just me though. Um, but I gotta admit it's kind of funny. When you're younger, I think books like these appeal to you more than when you get older, and I think one of the reasons is like I'll be 50 in less than a year and a half, and um, as you get older, or maybe you do have it when you're younger, and it just took me a while because I was a naive teenager, but you have a built-in mechanism inside of you that already tells you if somebody's an asshole or not, even before you meet them, just by looking at them sometimes. Not really in a judgmental way, but in a sense. The same way that if you've been abused by a certain person or a certain type of person, right, you will have a strong sense of somebody else that comes along that you don't even know that's that type of person. It's a sense that's built in from past experience. And I don't know if this book touches on it or not. Um, but like, I think the older you get and the more shit that you go through, the more of a built-in sense you already have in you. But that's not to say that this $3.99 book won't give you, more of a sense of that. I guess from a vicarious point of view, or hey, just by this person doing this body language, you could tell, let's get inside of their heads. I mean, it's worth checking out. You know what I mean? But I think the built-in sense and the experience that you get from the real world, um, after a while, you really don't need the psychology book yet. Hey, I haven't read it yet, so I maybe once I read the whole thing. Right now, I'm on a ton of other books. My preference is either true crime books or Stephen King or Joe Hill, right? Fiction, horror fiction. But this book just jumped out at me, right? Some books just call to you, and this is one of them. It says, hey, look, maybe you can get some more insight out of people instead of that, sense that you have that this person's either an asshole or not, right? Let me know what you think. Have you read this book? Is it interesting? Is it something that you need or don't need to apply in the real world? Let me know. All right. Peace out, my fellow YouTubers.